Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your bro, Vigo Brev, and I'm back with another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapons Guide. Today, guys, we have the OP assault rifle for you, known as the O.P.Q System, man. And wow, this thing's an absolute, just insane assault rifle. It's one of those guns where you use it for the first time and you're just like, holy shit, this thing absolutely shreds. It is another Revenge of the Cartel weapon, just like my last video on the no pew pew. And if you guys want to see the Loot Lemon certified God roll weapon card, I will put that in the screen here. You can see that the damage you're looking for is that plus 191% weapon damage. Mine had a plus 87, and it is still absolutely insane. So the one on the screen does, of course, have higher damage, you could see. So if you are farming for this thing, try to get that sucker. And so, of course, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to get this thing, who we're going to be farming, then go through the wiki and give you guys some gameplay at the end. So if you guys watch my last video, it's going to be in the same DLC known as the Revenge of the Cartels DLC. So you do have to come in here and enable it before you hit continue into the game. Once you do, then you can fast travel to Sanctuary, where you will find Maurice. He'll have a mission for you known as Revenge of the Cartels, and it'll start that quest to where we can start to farm for the O.P.Q system, one of the best assault rifles in the game, man. So once you've accepted that mission, you do have to start collecting some decoder rings. And I ended up going ahead and went to Athenas to collect these rings. You don't necessarily have to come here. You can if you want. Maybe makes it a little bit easier, but you can really get these anywhere in the galaxy, as it's mentioned. And you do need to find 30 of these. The cartel members are the ones that drop these. So if you're just kind of mobbing random enemies, they're not going to drop these decoder rings. It has to be someone actually from the DLC that kind of spawns out of nowhere. You'll see a beacon show up where these DLC enemies spawn. And again, they're the only ones that can drop these decoder rings. So once you do have your 30, then you could go ahead and travel to Joey's planet. You could either do it here in the map. If you don't see it in the map, you'll have to go back to Sanctuary, go into Maurice's area as well, and then just teleport that way. And then once you do have the 30, you just come here, you get to Joey's planet, you unlock the door. If you try to come and unlock the door before you have the 30 rings, it'll pretty much just give you an access denied code. So you're going to be going over just a lot of different types of enemies. You're going to be coming across some random mobbing groups. The 3 enemies that drop the O.P.Q system is going to be Joey the Ultraviolet, who is the main boss at the end, Josie Byte, and Franco Firewall. Now, if you watched my last video, you know I mentioned Joey Ultraviolet is a pain in the ass to kill, so if I were to farm this, if I were you, I would definitely go for either Josie Byte or Franco Firewall. And you guys are going to see that we do get it from Josie Byte here at the end, which Josie and Franco both have a 6.6% chance to drop this gun, whereas Joey Ultraviolet does have an 11% chance, a little bit higher percent chance to drop, but you could kill Josie and Franco a lot quicker than you could kill Joey. So once you've gone through just kind of the mission itself, it's going to take you down to Joey's area, and this is where you will always have 2 mini bosses that are going to spawn. So you're going to have 3 Joey Ultraviolet and 2 more. You'll probably see Fish Slap, which I've seen probably every single time here. So there's a method to do this to make it a little bit easier for you guys. So if you're farming here, you've made it this far, and you see Josie Byte, Franco Firewall, or both, you can farm them and make sure they spawn in here every time, because they might not spawn here every time. So you saw there was Josie Byte. Now, instead of saving and quitting, we're actually going to fast travel to the beginning of the map and then make the same route back to Joey Ultraviolet's arena, and Josie will continue to spawn. The reason why we do that is because every time that Joey Ultraviolet spawns, he will spawn with 2 random mini bosses, and if you just fast travel to the front of the map, the 2 mini bosses that he spawns with are going to be the same exact. Now, if you save and quit, then they will reset, and it'll be 2 more random mini bosses. So if you do find either Franco or Josie to be a mini boss, I highly recommend just fast traveling to the front of the map or the beginning of the map, making your way back here and farming for those bosses. Again, Joey Ultraviolet you can farm for, has a little bit higher of a chance, but you guys will find out quick that the HP is absolutely insane. So go for Josie Byte or Franco Firewall, and they will give you a 6% chance of getting the O.P.Q system. So there it is, man. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Of course, we're going to go ahead and jump into the wiki and show you guys some gameplay. O.P.Q system is a legendary assault rifle in Borderlands 3 manufactured by Atlas and is exclusive to the Revenge of the Cartel's seasonal event. It is obtained randomly from any suitable loot source, but has an increased chance to drop from Josie Byte, Franco Firewall, and Joey Ultraviolet located in Villa Ultraviolet. The special weapon effects, the red text says BYOBB. greatly increased stats, occasionally causes a shock explosion on hit. Alternative fire mode deploys a hovering drone replica of the gun, which follows the wielder and fires at targets. Reduced alt fire regen speed. So you guys will probably notice here I did not switch to the alternate fire mode. So you can try that out. I actually didn't even try it out at all. I pretty much just ran fully automatic and shredded these enemies. You guys could see it absolutely taking them out with ease. But if you guys do find that the drone is pretty good, let me know in the comments below, man. The usage and description says the O.P.Q system improves on the already impressive stats of a Q system, along with the high damage per shot and effective ammo use. The O.P.Q system can further increase its damage output using its alternate firing mode, although it loses the ability to track enemies with tracking rounds. Regardless, it is an incredible powerful gun overall and is generally considered to be one of the best weapons in Borderlands 3. Care should be taken at close range as the shock explosives can easily down the user. So you guys might also notice throughout this gameplay, I'm getting downed pretty frequently, man, and I was like, what the heck is going on? That's why, because shock explosions that might come from the gun could drop you, so just be careful of that. The O.P.Q system will always spawn with a cost-effective prefix. The gun's drones fire at a much slower rate and cannot deal crit hits. It is also possible to spawn more than one drone at a time by refilling secondary ammo and using the ammo restoration or multiple projectile effects. So if you guys are interested in doing that using the drone, that might be a little bit helpful there. But that is the O.P.Q system again, man. One of the best, if not the best guns in Borderlands 3. Absolute blast using this thing. And of course, let me know in the comments if you've used this thing. If you haven't, definitely give it a shot, man. You're going to really enjoy this thing. It absolutely shreds. And obviously, as you guys know, we're not going to leave you off with the gameplay there. We're going to show you this thing just absolutely decimates Tron, as you probably could have guessed. We're going to show that gameplay coming up here. But if you do enjoy the content, man, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Sub to the channel. As always, man, I appreciate you for stopping by. And of course, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.